as a chef in the care group, it is very diverse. You would need a certain amount of skills. A lot of those skills we can teach you. You need to be able to talk to the residents, engage with the residents, let alone cook the food. You've got to manage the kitchen, to the Food Standard Agency's requirements, and also our own requirements. You've got to manage your team, you've got to manage other people, but also you've got to be able to communicate and work as a team with the carers, the nurses, the home managers, other chefs. It's a very proactive job, so it's rewarding. As challenging as it is a very rewarding job. So, I've come from a Rosetta background, a Michelin-starred background, and coming to the care industry and think, wow, you are pushed, because it's gone are the days of the care industry being the graveyard for retired dinner ladies. You have to be very talented, but on top of that, you have to have very specific skills. How do you prepare dementia food and nutrition, dysphagia diets? These are all highly specialised and desirable skills to have. So it is very rewarding, but at the same time quite challenging. We have a system in place now which is called the Executive Development Chef Programme, and we will induct them. We will then monitor their progress. We provide them with support. There are plenty of training courses that we put the chefs on, so they become self-enabling chefs themselves and become what they want. It's their journey. It's a very good structure in place to develop the chefs that come through our doors, as it were. I would say we're probably a bit more advanced in our chef development program than most homes or home providers. There's a very good work-life balance. We normally do a 40-hour contract. It's every other weekend off, so you do get to have a really good work-life balance in comparison to sort of the what I call the catering trade, where you're working 16, 17 hours a day, hardly any time off, and quite stressful environments. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a challenging environment, but you do get to go home at a reasonable hour. You come in, you might do breakfast, do your lunch, you'll be home by, if you're doing the early shift, so which is probably about 6:30 to sort of 3, 4 o'clock. The late shift, you'll probably come in at 10 o'clock and leave by about 6 o'clock. So it's a good life balance. So you can spend time with your family and your kids. So yes, I think it's if that's what you're looking for, then yes, it's a good work arena to be in. I had one chap who he was on a dysphagia diet, and unfortunately at the time, because there was a lack of awareness and understanding of what the diets meant, this poor chap he was receiving the same thing every day, twice a day. And then we changed the whole sort of dysphagia diet, so we started moulding his diets, and he got 2 choices every day. He actually was able to choose what he wanted. He started putting on weight. He actually started coming out of his room, socialising, because it can be quite an embarrassment that you're eating a dysphagia diet and somebody right next to you is eating a regular diet. You're thinking, well, why is that happening? And our ethos at the time was to try and get that meal looking exactly the same as a regular diet, so they didn't feel stigmatised or different. And this chap, he was so over the moon. He was actually engaging with his food again, enjoying socialising. I mean, he was quite a character. We had another resident who, again, wouldn't come out of his room, was not interested in engaging or eating. So we tried what we called aromatherapy, by spraying coffee scents, bacon scents, just to try and draw him out of his room, to get him to start socialising. And lo and behold, one day he just got up and said, I can smell a bacon sandwich. So we're all running around like headless chickens trying to make him a bacon sandwich. And there it was, that was it. We were up and running. And every morning, coffee, bacon sandwich. And that's the positive side of what we do as chefs. And when you see that, you think, you know what, I have actually made a difference to somebody's life. And then we're giving them a meaningful life. So, and this is what I try and install into our chefs. It's what I call the happy moments. So, for young chefs, they've just finished their college, they're looking at the industry, what part of the industry to go to. I would recommend becoming a care chef. There are plenty of opportunities for your own personal development, career progression from a trainee chef right the way through to a head chef, to becoming a regional chef or mentor chefs. We offer a very good development plan for our chefs. There are loads of competitions, so you will get recognised, and I don't think, with as much stress as you would do within a catering environment. And it's a good career, very rewarding, as it is challenging, so it's a very good career.